Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be looking at how we can save some money on our central heating costs. So I'll open this package and then we'll sort of talk about what we're going to be trying to achieve here. So my house has central heating. It has a boiler located in the garage, and that heats radiators, and there's also a water storage tank in a cupboard in the building as well. So what I'm trying to do is to try and have a bit more control over when the heating comes on or not. Currently I have a very antiquated programmer, and you have to sort of program it, and it's a set sequence. It's very difficult to turn it on instantly, so if you're cold, to turn it on you have to go in and go through a process of spinning it round to a setting, and if you forget about that setting it's just on permanently. So they don't have any sort of boost facilities, so it needs updating, but with the cost of fuel going through the roof, gas and electricity and diesel as well, just looking at a way of having a bit more control, making sure that I'm not heating the house when I'm not there. And the solution that I've come up with is this Drayton Wiser thermostat kit. So I've had a sort of think about this before in the past, and the systems that are out there seem to be things like sort of Hive and Nest, and they're incredibly expensive. And then had a look on eBay and had a look to see what's on offer there, and they had various different thermostats on there, very inexpensive, as little as £27 to get a Wi-Fi compatible thermostat that you can control with your phone via an app. However, that only works the central heating system. It wouldn't work the hot water, so you'd have to sort of manually go in and turn the hot water on and off. So this is my solution. The system that I currently have fitted to the house is made by Drayton, and they do this kit. It comprises a thermostat which you can move to anywhere in the house. So you could sort of just hook that up on a wall and put it wherever you want, or you could just have it freestanding sitting on there. So allows you the sort of freedom of movement to be able to move that around the house as well, put it in an optimal space. And then this device replaces the existing programmer. Most of these systems use a standard mechanism like that to mount them onto, so even if you haven't got a Drayton system, this may be compatible. It just happens that this system is at a good price point, and it is perfectly compatible with my heating system. It's app controlled as well, so I'll be able to turn the heating on when I'm not at home, or turn it off when I'm not at home, and have a lot more control. So this cost me £118 off of Amazon. It was reduced down from £138. So I think it's sort of good value, because a new programmer and a new thermostat would easily have exceeded that, and then you've got the app functions on it as well. Looks like it's relatively simple to fit, so I'm just going to run you through the process of how I'm going to fit it. I do want to sort of put a caveat in at this point that I'm not a boiler engineer, and if you're not experienced and don't know what you're doing with basic things like electricity and been able to read simple diagrams and things like that, don't think you should attempt this. But it does look relatively simple, so I'm confident I've got the skill set to do this. But yeah, just don't go fiddling around with electronics if you don't know what you're doing, because you could hurt yourself. So the next thing is going to take you inside and just install this mechanism in place of the existing programmer. This is the controller. As you can see, pretty old and not looking very healthy. Has this standard backplate behind, so I just need to find these screws underneath and remove it. So I've got the screws out. Easier said than done because they're underneath, and I was looking for that type of screw, but that one's got this one in. So anyway, just pivots off like so, exposing the back of the unit. So we just need to put the new one onto there, like so, and then refit the screws. Right, so I'm going to go up to the airing cupboard. In the airing cupboard there is a central junction box, and I need to disconnect the existing thermostat from the heating system, otherwise the new thermostat will be fighting the old one. Might not be able to hear me in this, I won't talk through it, I'll just show you what you're doing, but you should just be using your instructions in your heating system. It's really just for so you can see the process rather than how you should exactly be rewiring your system. So I'll head on up. So I've completed the wiring changes. My existing thermostat is located just on the outside of the airing cupboard. It was quite easy to trace the wire around the door and down to the wiring box. And what I'll eventually do is remove this thermostat, and the thermostat has been wallpapered around, so I'm going to have to put some kind of mounting plate on temporarily to fit that one too, so it needs a little bit of tweaking. But this one is battery powered. It's got a couple of screw holes on the back, so it can be wall mounted. It also comes with a stand, so you can sort of locate that wherever you want within the property. Touching that brings it on. Shows you the temperature inside at the moment is 20 degrees. And the temperature that it's trying to set to, so you can just tap that up there to increase the temperature to where you want it to come up to. And if you tap that one, it puts it on for half an hour. As you can see, the light now is on to show you that the heating is operating, and so it can be sort of boosted all from this thermostat. As you can imagine, I don't need it on, so I'm just going to pop it back. So last thing I'll do is just go and show you the phone, how the phone works, and that will complete the video. So this is the app that comes with it. You do need to register all your details, but it's all self-explanatory, so I'm not going to talk you through that process. And as you can see, it shows you the temperature outside. It's 14 degrees out there, so you can see what the weather is doing. If you just press that, it brings up this menu and you can increase the temperature there. And as you can see, if I increase the temperature, it comes on, that it's going to put the heating on and boost it for 30 minutes. So now it's showing that the heating is switched on. The same for hot water. You can just turn that on. As you can see, the hot water lights up over there. Again, you can sort of boost it for 30 minutes. So yeah, it's going to go on till 2:10. So yeah, that's how the app works. And also you can have a look at insights on here. So you can see when the heating's come on and gone off. So there's other things the app does, like shows you sort of expenditures if you've got a compatible smart meter. So the point of this video was to just show you how we can try and save some costs just by adding a bit of control. So we can just sort of go into here and turn the hot water off, so at an instant, and also the ability to check it. Because this connects over the internet, you can do that when you're away from the property as well. So if you're not sure whether you left the heating on, you can turn that off and check it anytime. So overall, I'm happy with the product. Like I said before, if you're not capable of doing electrical wiring, I'd get an electrician to come in, but I'm quite confident about what I've done, and it was relatively simple to do. So it would have been a waste to get somebody in to do that. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you, even if you don't buy this particular system, to improve your control of your heating system and help get control of your heating costs. Thanks for watching.